Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Double Sleeved. Today we're going to be going over the Great Priest deck idea, starting off with the leader. So it's a red leader, but we do have access to a large amount of different colors, mainly because of the leader's permanent. You can't include non-god battle cards in your deck and negate the energy exhaust skill of god cards in all areas. So being able to remove that energy exhaust gives us access to a large amount of multicolor cards. Activate main, switch this card to rest mode, draw one card. That's not once per turn. We do have some cards that restand our leader, so we're able to draw multiple cards in a turn, but incentivizing us not to attack lead rather than just general leaders. We're able to just switch this card to rest mode and draw one card. Awaken, when there are 4 or more colors in your energy, you may switch this card and up to 2 of your energy to active mode. Add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6, and then flip this card over. So yeah, being able to restand our leader and the 2 energy is really good. We're able to awaken turn 2 if we're able to get opposite multicolor cards in the energy, like red, yellow, and then blue, green. We do have pretty much all of the different colors available, combinations I should say, in the deck, outside of one, which I didn't include any green, yellow cards, but there's so many different god cards, so many different multicolor cards available. You can build this deck in a number of different ways. I've kind of built this deck in a way that we're not just attacking the leader and giving them life to hand like standard leaders and battle cards and things like that. We want to be using crit, using offering, using bottom deck from life effects, which we will go over. But flipping over to the awaken side, 15k like normal, same permanent, and we do have the activate battle once per turn. Switch this card to rest mode, draw one card, and then choose up to 1 multicolor god card in your hand and use it in a combo. So giving us access to that free 10k effect. And a lot of these god cards do have effects when they're comboed as well. Moving into the deck, Beerus biding his time, 3 cost, 1 specified red, critical, permanent, only 1 Beerus can be played in your battle area. If you have a red-yellow multicolor card in your energy, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. Able to play it for 1 if we charge that red-yellow turn 1, and then we get that 15k critical. Quitella and Kanik, a Universe 4 Destroyer and Angel. Apologize if I butcher some of these names. 2 cost, 1 red and 1 yellow, 20k and offering. Really good, giving the opponent the opportunity to either crit a life or we get to draw 2 cards. Can sometimes put them in a bit of a difficult situation when they're not too sure what to do. But again, we're just stopping them from getting that life to their hand. If it goes to the drop area, it's 1 less card for them. It's also a 20k, so we can swing with it as well. Whis, Rejuvenating Support. This is a 1 cost blue. Auto, when this card is played, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 god card among them, then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. We also have the activate main, limit 1 for 1 blue and 1 generic energy. Place this card in the owner's drop area, choose 1 blue Beerus card with an energy cost of 2 in your hand, play it, then switch up to 1 Great Priest or blue Whis card in your leader area to active mode. Again, giving us that opportunity to restand the leader, to reuse the effect and things like that if it's not once per turn, like the draw on the front side. But we can also attack with our leader and then restand it to have access to the once per turn activate battle as well. The reason that we play this card is for the blue Beerus. So 2 cost, 1 blue, 1 yellow, Beerus Combative Impulse. We're able to play it with that Whis. Energy Exhaust, Double Strike, Auto. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch to rest mode. And then we've got the auto once per turn. When this card attacks and KOs an opponent's battle card, draw 1 card, switch this card to active mode, and place 1 card from your opponent's life at the bottom of the deck. Again, another option for us to interact with our opponent's life without them being able to get that card. Critical, offering, they both send the life to the drop area. Now we're able to bottom deck life as well. We also get to draw a card and restand this, so we can attack 16k double strike into unison or into lead if we choose. Yeah, a really good card. We're able to play it with the Whis, if we don't see the red-yellow turn 1 to play the Beerus, the red Beerus, I should say, then we do have that option to go this route as well. And then going back, we've got Awamo, Angel of Universe 1, 2 cost, 1 blue, 1 yellow, energy exhaust, auto for 1 yellow. If your leader is a Great Priest card and you have 1 or more multicolor energy, at the end of a battle in which this card was used in a combo from your hand, play this card from your drop area. Then we have the activate main, switch this card to rest mode, draw one card. This is a 1-cost 5k combo. We do have some 1-cost 10ks, and we do have some 2-cost 10ks as well. We're able to use our leader to combo with this card for free, then we can pay the 1 to play it, and we get some draw as well. It's also 16k, which a lot of these angels, I believe all the angels are, except for maybe 1 or 2. So yeah, we can swing into lead with them if we choose to, and they're a bit more difficult for our opponent to remove. Then we've got another red-yellow card, Onic, Angel of Universe 4, 2-cost. A lot of them are 1 red, 1 yellow. This is a 2-cost 10k combo. Energy exhaust, and again we have that offering effect as well. Auto for 1 red. If you have 1 or more multicolor energy at the end of a battle in which this card was used in a combo from your hand, play this card from your drop area. Again, got it in there for that offering effect. It's also a red-yellow to charge as well. We do have some options to combo with these god cards from our hand outside of our leader. We do have the Unison as well, which we'll go over soon. But yeah, really good. Another option to have offering available. Vardos, Angel of Universe 6, one we're all a bit more familiar with. Energy exhaust counterplay. If you have 1 or more multicolor energy, play this card, and if the battle card being played has 15,000 power or less, it's placed in the owner's drop area instead of being played. Auto, when this card in your hand is played or used in a combo, switch up to one of your energy to active mode. Really cool effect. You know, we're not locked to a blue energy. We can untap whichever energy we like, but also being able to counterplay, remove that 15k, doesn't hit the board at all, really strong. And then we get that untap 1, again, another 16k. So yeah, awesome card. When it's used in combination with our leader and our Unison, being able to combo from hand for free, and then getting that untap, it makes it really strong. You know, we've only seen the Beerus super combo being able to do this for free. So now we have another option to untap. Karon, Angel of Universe 8, activate main for 1 red and 1 green. Which is also what it's needed to play it. It's 2-cost, 1 red, 1 green. But yeah, the activate main, 1 red, 1 green. If your leader card is Zeno or Great Priest card, and you switch this card to rest mode, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and discards it. Additionally, if your opponent has 3 or more life, deal 1 damage to them. So they will get that life to their hand in this situation, but they do have to discard a card as well. So they're maintaining that same hand size, which is good. It's just another option us to burn and interact with our opponent's life. Martine, Angel of Universe 12, Energy Exhaust, Aegis, Blue Yellow, Limit 1, Auto for 1 yellow if you have 1 or more multicolor energy. At the end of a battle in which this card was used in a combo from your hand, play this card from the drop area. This Aegis is obviously really good, and we do have a lot of blue yellow effects that can work well with this card and give us access to more energy, but not the avenue that we're moving towards. If we get it, it's great. It's more energy available, but it's just another blue yellow card that we can combo with. I'm not running too many copies of this card, just a couple. Kusu, Angel of Universe 10, a super rare coming out in Realm of the Gods. This is one that was revealed, I believe, at Worlds. Energy exhaust, counterplay, play this card. If you have 1 or more multicolor energy, when this card in your hand is played or used in a combo, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places it at the bottom of their deck. And auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 6 or less and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. A really great card, especially in today's game. We're seeing a lot of discard effects, and we're seeing a lot of battle cards that maintain or gain advantage from being discarded. So being able to bottom deck those cards stops our opponent from being able to interact with this. And with that on-play auto is really strong as well. We don't see too many cards that interact with 5, 6 or above energy cost. So being able to bottom deck a 6 or less gives us more options to kind of interact with our opponent's battle cards. Kukatail, Angel of Universe 5, Energy Exhaust blocker. If you have 1 or more energy when this card is played, your opponent may place 1 card from their life in their drop area. If they don't, draw 1 card and your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and discards it. 2 cost again, 16k, 1 red and 1 green. Again, if we're able to maintain or gain an advantage over our opponent using offering and things like that, yeah, it can kind of force our opponent to burn that life to the drop area rather than, you know, a +2 in some situations where we're being able to draw a card, they're discarding a card, things like that. Yeah, another really great effect. Whis, Angel of Universe 7, Energy Exhaust, Blocker, Counter Attack, negate the attack and play this card. Permanent, if there are 4 or more colors in your energy, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by adding a card from your life to your hand instead of paying its energy cost. And then auto, when this card is used in a combo from your hand, switch up to one of your energy to active mode. Again, similar to how we saw in that Bardos, when we're able to combo this card for free using our leader in unison, we're able to untap any of our energy, but also being able to free play this negate by taking the life and then having the blocker available. It's, yeah, reminiscent of some of the 2-cost extra card negates that we saw come out of the, can't remember, Battle Evolution. So yeah, another good effect. Campari, Angel of Universe 3. This one's just 2-cost, 1 blue, 1 green, 25k, so no effects attached to this card. Just able to have a big, beefy battle card available. We've got this in here to keep that blue-green count high. Yeah, because we're going to want to charge that red-yellow. So having the alternative available means that we can awaken, you know, turn 2 and things like that. So just keeping that count high. Unison for the deck is Great Priest, Invitation to Battle. This is a blue unison. It's 3-cost as specified as well. But we have to activate main for 3 generic energy. If your leader card is a Zeno or Great Priest card, play this card from your hand with 3 markers on it, so giving us that option to be able to play it regardless of the 3 blue energy. +1, activate battle, switch this card to rest mode, switch up to 1 blue god card in your energy to active mode, then choose up to 1 god card with a combo cost of 1 in your hand and use it in a combo. And then the -3 auto, when your opponent plays a battle card with the energy cost greater than their current energy, return that card to the owner's hand. Another good effect as well, but we want to kind of revolve around that +1 activate battle. Switch this card to rest mode, we get to untap an energy, and then we get to combo our god cards from hand with a combo cost of 1. As some of the ones we've gone over, they have a lot of effects that bring them into play and things like that, but we also have that 10k combo cost available. To defend our life, to defend our battle cards and things like that. Yeah, in conjunction with our leader, being able to do the same thing and then combo with the multicolored god card, we can start getting, you know, 20k combo power and things like that. So yeah, another cool unison that, again, revolves around switching it to rest mode, not attacking with it into our leader. It is 20k, it's difficult for our opponent to remove, but a lot of this deck works a little bit differently. We don't need to attack our leader and give them those cards to hand. Super combo for the deck, we've got Whis, Celestial Moderator. Super combo, Energy Exhaust. If your leader is red or yellow, when you combo with this card from your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. The reason that I've added this card is because we do have a lot of 1-cost and 2-cost 10k combo cards, not too many 0-cost 5ks. So being able to use this super combo, if they're attacking with a battle card, then we're getting that, you know, 20,000 power kind of differential. We're getting the +10, they're getting the -10. So yeah, really strong effect. If they're swinging with something that's 30k, we're able to go up to 30k and bring their battle card down to 20. And get out of the attack, which is really good, rather than have to use, you know, 3 5ks to get to 35. Sensu Bean, we've got a lot of blue energy available in this deck. Sensu Bean gives us the option to, again, be a bit more defensive, get our leader up to 20k and things like that, and have more energy available to do our plays or survive the turn. Secret rare for the deck, I've gone SS4, the Vermilion Saints. And the reason why is because we've got that counter attack. For each card color among cards in battle areas and energy areas, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, send it to the owner's warp. For each card sent to a warp using this skill, up to one of your leader gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. Also does have an activate main attached to it, but we don't have any black multicolor cards in this deck, so we're going to skip over that. But yeah, mainly for that counter attack. We've got so many different cards and colors available in this deck that we can quite easily get the option to warp 4 cards and get that plus 20k if our opponent has that amount of cards on the field. So yeah, works really well with the amount of colors that we are running in this deck. Spectate, the negate for the deck to 1 cost red. Counterattack, switch up to 1 red Great Priest card in your leader area to active mode. And then the permanent, if there are 4 or more colors among cards in your energy area and battle area, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. So being able to switch our leader to active mode means we can attack into things like battle cards and unisons with our leader, and then have the option to switch our leader to active mode and then use the activate battle in that combo step. Erase a universe, another extra card. This one's a 0 cost. Activate main for 1 red, blue, green, yellow, and generic energy. If your leader is a Great Priest card, deal 1 damage to your opponent for every 2 colors on God cards in your battle area, 2 damage max. Additionally, if you have 12 or more multicolored God cards in play, you win the game. And then the activate battle, choose up to 1 God card and it gets plus 6,000 power for the battle. We are able to get a lot of these God cards onto the field if we're able to get 2 different color combinations and get all 4 colors onto the field. Then we've got that option available to just straight up burn our opponent for 2 damage. When we're not giving cards to our opponent from their life, they're not going to have such a large amount of hand. We're able to slowly wither them down with 16Ks and 20K unisons and things like that. And then just have that option available to burn them for their last 2 damage. It's uninteractable. One of the most frustrating things in the game is getting burnt when you can't interact with it. But yeah, look, a lot of different multicolor cards for this deck. Some have been left out. We do have a large pool of multicolor cards, you know, with Supreme Kai and Zamasu and Goku Black cards and things like that having the tag. So a couple of different options that you can use this deck. This is kind of the route that I've gone with, but let me know if you have any other ideas or any cards that you think I might have missed. But if you do enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.